4 weeks worth of work.
Yeah, I'm thinking therapy and then probably a pain inhibitor.
I gotta upgrade.
And I need to get a skill chip sometime.
I gotta upgrade.
We all gotta upgrade.
Is there a section where it tells you what vehicles cost?
Yes, it's in near the back.
Q.
Oops, I'm hearing echo.
You have the Twitch
how,
up?
How dare you?
Might be that.
Yeah, that might be it. And also, I posted a ticker if you guys want to transplant in a few rooms. I should also do that.
I fired off my 2 places that I fired off at my channel, my Discord and on Twitter.
I'm just gonna spam it at a couple friends that have consented to the spam.
I was gonna say.
I pissed off Elric because without warning him, I posted my promotion in his channel. I'm like, "Where's your self-promo channel?" And he's like, "I will ban people for flooding this area." I'm like, "Whatever, dude."
That's why you have a promo channel.
Yeah, just get it, and now he has a self-promo channel. Isn't it weird how that works?
Yeah.
And let's see here.
Do you have a page number on where the car stuff is?
Let me get that.
I'm just deciding if it's worth it to get like a skill chip for driveland vehicle.
Well, if you want to buy a car, it's probably not worth it because it's expensive, even for the basic model.
Eddies.
Yeah.
10 to 30,000 eddies.
Well, that's why you do a payment plan.
Yeah, I'm not worth. Yeah, 10,000 eddies does not seem that big of a deal because I routinely earn like 1,000 a week and spend about as much. So.
No, I think the cheapest one is like 20,000.
Yeah, it still doesn't. It's not like
we have one of the better cars in the game, just kind of sitting in Wei Chen's garage.
Yeah, but I do not think that is going to me.
Well,
we're still deciding that if we're gonna sell it or not.
Okay.
Yeah, but none of those outcomes result in it going to me.
Page number, you're looking at 190 for land vehicles.
Well, one of the things we have to do is we have to repaint it. That is just a must.
What, you don't want them to chase you down wherever you go?
Not
Just
if we
randomly
sell it.
get jumped?
If we sell it, that's someone else's problem.
If we sell it without repainting it, it still could be our problem.
Yeah, they can like beat those guys up and trace it back to us or something.
Essentially, they could figure out where the car went. And
what you do is you sell the car, like you offer to sell the car, and when they see the car, they're like, "Oh man, the paint job." They may either want that paint job, or if like, "Hey, you want me to repaint it? Cool, add another X amount of dollars, and I'll paint it for you." It's a service fee.
Wait. You're telling me that to blow up that building from last week, we ruined a 20,000 EV jet ski?
Yes.
I get the feeling they didn't buy that jet ski.
Oh no, they didn't buy it. No.
They just
no. The point is, we could have just sold the jet ski and made more money.
Well, it's about making a point, not
It's about making a statement, man.
It's about sending a message.
That's an expensive message we sent.
No, well, man. It's not our money. It's the White Tigers. Problem.
It's not our money, so it's not our problem.
Some poor Choom's problem in friggin' Pacifica going, "Where'd my jet ski go?" To Yahoo's just hoping and hollering in Japanese, riding away. Oh, damn it. I got robbed.
I mean, if you look
again.
Guy, I mean, probably a pretty rich guy. I mean, those Pacifica property values will only go up.
Yeah, oh gosh. I know.
We are ready to go for Cyberpunk Red, Salvador's Red Agency. And that's basically just the day after that little heist you pulled in Southern Night City. You attacked a little base down here and stole a car. That is Night City, baby. Do I have those turned on? Yes, I do. All right. They crashed a jet ski into a base and stole a car. It was
Speed of grandma.
out of seat, out of sight. And yes, Surge drove it away at the speed of grandma.
Hey, I'm good at hot wiring cars. I'm not good at driving them.
Yeah, not so good at that part. But the next day the scream sheets in the morning all kind of are variations of gang war at the boiling point. As there's just all these different interviews with booster gangers in the city, a lot of them at Toad and Tans, because that's when they're drunk enough to take interviews. Just talking to medias about how the gang wars are starting to get really crazy in the combat zone, and how there's big talks of a NCPD crackdown. The first one that's happened in decades.
I'm wondering if NCPD even has the people to pull something like that off.
Probably would have to start hiring private security guys to cover it, which that makes sense if they're doing a big crack.
Even then, just the sheer number of people who want the combat zone to stay as the combat zone is going to be pretty big.
And so there's whispers that there's going to be a large conference about this, but no one seems to know who's planning it or where it's even going to be yet. But there is word that the booster gangers of the combat zone are going to hold a meeting about it.
Do we have anything to do with this?
It's like 95% our fault.
Yeah. Cause you led to bad relations between the Primetime and Slaughterhouse. They still kill each other freely in the streets to this day. It's been months. The Tiger Claws now are almost in open war with the local nomads and the foreign nomads.
Pretty much all nomads are just trying to gang up on the Tiger Claws for what they just pulled.
Pretty much. So right now there's a lot of bad blood in the combat zone.
So things outside of my door are particularly violent these days.
Absolutely. In the dead of night, you hear a little more action than usual. Exploding cars, tank shells, things like that.
Yeah, I just put the pillow over my head and mutter about the kids to keep it down. Even though my character's only like 29.
Hashtag not all nomads. Meanwhile, at the White Tigers camp, Ayumi in particular finds themselves in the quartermaster's office along with Squirrel and Deadeye.
Okay.
And his office is in the plane itself. It used to be a door gunner's position, but the gun has since been decommissioned, and it's just kind of a nice window, really, with like a big spot where you can tell that they glued it over and sealed it. Like where they removed the gun. And so he has a nice window office, and he just sits there smoking his pipe and staring at you for a good 10 minutes.
I don't say a word. I stand there because he's the quartermaster and I'm low on the totem pole, so.
He then loudly asks, "What are your rankings?" And they're on your like nomad leathers, so it's a rhetorical question. Not high enough to attack corporate bases without our permission. Not high enough to go on Grand Theft jet ski and steal some local's jet ski or cram it into a dock. We didn't okay that. Who gave you permission to do that, Squirrel and Deadeye? No one, did they? No, that was us. That was us. What kind of excuse is that? He looks at Ayumi. You're their ranking officer. You should have done something about this. But you were off busy attacking an oil rig in our painted gyrocopter.
I stand there silently and not glaring at him, but just paying attention.
I will be writing full reports, and I'll be reporting directly to your lead technicians. You are all in a lot of trouble. Dismissed.
Quartermaster, and I bow at him. And then
He waves you off.
Turn and leave. No sense, seeing no sense in digging down. It's like, no, I'll just stay right where I am. You didn't take my keys, so I'm not gonna be. I'm happy with that. I will hang around with Deadeye and Squirrel though when they. I imagine they're pretty shaken up probably.
Well, they walk out and they nod to each other and that went well.
Captain's gonna have our heads.
We'll be fine. He's always like this. I think. I don't know. This is the first time we've gotten into trouble this bad.
Look, guys, if you want to crash at my place for a bit, away from the camp, you're more than welcome to. I have to head into the hospital anyway. I got a little too aggressive in my driving, so I kind of tweaked something in my neck. So, but you're the ones getting yelled at. And he's right. I probably should have talked you down from the idea, but I was just as ticked as you guys were.
They both laugh and shake their heads. Oh no, we were gonna crash into that dock one way or another.
Well,
no
fine,
one messes with our rides.
Well, since you're not feeling bad about it, fine. You don't get to crash at my place. I chuckle as I'm walking over to my car.
All right, so you're pulling out your compact today?
Yeah.
All right. Then yeah, you go into the garage and you retrieve your car and they.
Oh hell! I just remembered.
You ask for your car and the clerk looks up at you and she says, "The quartermaster's really mad at you right now."
Well, if the quartermaster would like the car fixed, I know a local who can do it for me cheaper than what we'll have to do it here. So
Cheaper, you say, and she hands you the keys. It says, "I didn't see you."
I blink and, oh, this is gonna be a fun week, and I'll start walking over to the car because
Alright.
the car is dinged up and stuff by it.
Yeah, yeah, you haven't been able to
small.
pull it into the shop yet. So yeah, you hear a little bit of a grind as like something scraping against the dirt as you drive into town.
I grit my teeth at the sound because that is the worst sound a nomad could hear, is their car suffering.
And it then becomes grinding as it starts like sparking against the asphalt, and every now and then an NCPD officer looks up and goes, "What the hell?" Go,
Oh, a nomad car. Oh, that tracks.
rental.
Yeah.
Rental
I will
cars,
tell-
the fastest cars in the universe.
I am going to give a call to Surge, and also have my agent look up a decent hospital that takes out-of-towners.
You hear, I answer my phone. I mean, I still have a nice big. I'm now bandaged up, myself. To kind of take it a bit more easy. I just say, yeah.
Hi, hello, Sukiyama here.
Samurai's just blasting in the background.
There's a nod of approval from Ayumi as to kind of overhear the music. Oh, nice. But yes, my car has a nasty dent in it, you see, and though I think rear axle is off, I was wondering if you could have a look at it while I take the local Medicaid's services. Yes?
All right. I'll do it. I'll do an exchange. Exchange. If you help me out a little bit. Sure. I think I got the parts line about.
What sort of favor? If it involves jet ski, I want to say no.
No.
Okay.
I'm thinking of looking for a new place to move in the combat zone.
I'm introducing a no jet ski rule.
Sukiyama's no rule. Jet skis, I'm out.
Yeah. No. Necro, would you be okay with Surge moving to a studio apartment
Where to?
in the old combat zone? Just probably the nicest living in the old combat zone.
Yeah. 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 That can be done.
Yeah. So I was just gonna ask Ayumi to help him move.
Well, I'm gonna be once I'm out of the hospital. Yeah, sure, I can move as long as it's not gonna tweak my neck or nothing. Then yeah.
Part of the reason why I'm suggesting is that it'll give me a secure place to work on your car.
Hi. That is good. Yes, I can do that for you. Where should I bring the car in the meanwhile, or do you want to wait? Well, until you're moved, so we'll figure. I'll know where to move it then. Yes.
Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, no, I already have my stuff mostly packed. I just need to gather up all my documents. Side project I've been working on.
Hi. Do you have a moving truck, moving van? Or because I don't know how your place looks somewhat larger than my trunk. I think you have more things.
You'd be surprised by how well I can compact things down.
Challenge. Good. Yes. Great.
I'm sure with enough leverage, you could force everything he owns in like the back seat and all that. Yeah.
Well, I mean,
might
a lot of my
have to
stuff,
leave the sofa.
The sofa was The sofa's covered in covered in motor oil stains and soot, and it came that way when I first got into that apartment.
Well, I don't have to worry about looking out my rearview mirror. I'm plugged in now, so
That's
I
true.
can see out the back.
Yep. But yeah, no,
Yeah.
I'll work on Ayumi's car, no problem.
Cool. And I don't mind helping move and stuff. It's helping pay for the car repair, so I'll make the quartermaster happier. Well, sorry, less angry. Better way to put it. Happy is a strong word for the quartermaster.
Yeah, that is a very strong word. But yeah, so you cruise into the container park that Surge is moving out of, and as you're pulling in, you witness a small skirmish between JFK and a group of Slaughterhouse who are like quickly encroaching on him. He's ducked behind cover, and he like pops a few shots of, but he's otherwise suppressed by these 3 Slaughterhouse punks that have cheap medium pistols, and they're just spraying shots in his direction to keep him pinned down.
Does he look like he's at a place where I could get him in a car?
Yeah. It looks like you could pull up to let him in if you want.
I'll kind of slow down a little bit and have my agent try to call that guy. That guy's behind cover. What? I'm not getting anywhere near them if he hasn't agreed to nothing.
He's a little bit busy in a firefight to accept a phone call at the moment.
Well, and then that's when I'll drive up beside him, in a way they can get into the car.
Okay. A couple of those punks are gonna shoot at your car while he's getting in.
I mean, it's already getting repaired, in for a penny, right?
Okay, well, one of their cheap polycarbonate medium pistols just jams immediately. Hold on. It says it's gonna roll a dice, but I'm not sure if I believe it. Oh, there you go. And at that range, that's not going to hit. So another bullet whizzes by, and then the other guy is going to score a single hit. So a single medium pistol shot is going to impact like the back of the car, creaking, and it inflicts 9 damage. The check engine light is on.
I mentally, because I'm plugged in, I mentally open the door and yell, "Get in, Choom, if you want to live."
I do declare, thank you. And he jumps in the car and roll me a driving check.
I'm gonna throw 2 luck at this. +2 overkill.
And speedy away with a 20. The car revs up, creating a smoke screen of gravel, dirt, and dust, and bullets just ring off in your direction as you speed off further into the container park. And the JFK looks at you, goes, "I don't know who paid you to do that, but thank you."
I blink at him as the accent throws me, and I have to parse that.
Because this person is body sculpted to look and sound and act like JFK.
Hi, yes.
So he's in a nice like corpo looking suit. Well, it's actually cheap looking, but he's in a regular suit, and he's got the full like body sculpting going. I do declare, thank you.
Hi, yes. Well, I've been told nothing in Night City is free. So, how much and where are you going?
Well, I just needed out of the firefight. And he reaches into his pocket and he gives you a 50 Eddie clip.
I check with the agent. Is that a good price for combat cab in this city?
Yeah,
Very.
that's a combat cab price. Yeah,
$50?
yeah. That's typically what I charge people for combat cab.
Cool. I take the Eddies from him, and where do you want me to drop you off, Jim?
Just around the corner, and so you groove around the corner, and there's like more regular folks just walking around, folks that live in the containers, and so JFK hands you the clip and gets out and just vanishes into the crowd of faceless people in Night City.
Happy with making my $50? Oh, and saving somebody, I guess. I'll continue my drive.
Also, you kind of look back, and the back of your car is smoking, and not in a good way.
Well, there'll be plenty of room for moving stuff in there. It's fine. The window's cracked, so we can push something out.
So, Serge, you finally get your stuff done packing, and you have the container door open because you're getting ready to move stuff out. You look up, and the car creaks and comes in, and you can see it's dripping oil, and there are fresh like bullet scars on it, and you can see smoke billowing out from under the hood.
I immediately just stop and just close the container doors, just shovel myself back in the container doors and say, grab like some tools and just say, give me 5 minutes. I'm gonna get this in just good enough working order where we can move to where we're going before anything else.
Hi, sure. And I power down the engine, and I seem
No,
rather
no,
relaxed,
no,
like
keep
I'm
going,
used to the
keep
car
going.
getting banged up.
I motion to turn the engine back on.
I think the engine back on again.
Yeah, so I can see where the oil leaks are coming from and all that stuff as they're, gushing out like an arterial.
Roll me tech, and this will take an hour or two to heal a little of the car.
It's just me. It's me basically taping over all the holes and stuff for now.
Yeah, I meant like half the HP of the car.
Okay, land vehicle tech.
Yeah, you grab your sealant gun and you start making some cuts and seals, and you reroute a few damaged cables. And one thing you have to admire is that this thing is basically the pinnacle of Nomad engineering. This appears to be an old chassis that they gave life to. They scavenged parts over what appear to be different areas of the world and cobbled together one of these Frankensteinian compact cars for their fleet.
Yep. And I'm going to continue the tradition. As I'm cobbling stuff together, as I'm actually getting just parts, I'm already drawing out like where I'm going to start doing certain things, changing out some of the body work, things like that.
That's
I'm already just marking
that's a
locations
roughie.
where I'm going to do that with a marker.
Yeah, because there are a lot of like tags and instructions here written in Japanese, but you're I'm gonna say, I don't remember what it says for repairs, but let's call it like 8 damage. You seal up 8 damage, so you rectify the bullet holes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's
That's
not
fine.
leaking. It's not leaking as much oil anymore.
This is just for enough for me to move my stuff, and then where I can get into a garage where I can actually fully do the work.
Yeah.
There we go.
And yeah, you patched it up and are able to load it with all of your goodies. And the car sags a little lower on its suspension now.
Well, he notices like a mountain of paperwork that shows like depictions of like mechanics for cars and rifles and all that stuff, like just inventions that are coming down the pipes.
You are busy. Yes. Very
Yeah,
busy
side
man.
project. I'm inventing myself a rifle package so I can take it apart and conceal it.
Oh, like those spy movies, yes? You shoot
Yeah,
lasers from your watch. Yes?
mm, more like snap together a full size assault rifle from a briefcase. But yeah, same idea.
Oh, and it shoots lasers.
The laser's more the sight.
Oh.
No, this thing's gonna be. I'm actually developed a new cartridge for it. A 6.5 telescopic thing. As I start getting into the tech jargon.
Yeah. And I am lost almost immediately. Because I have no skill.
Yeah, no, I'm mumbling about different diameters and whatnot.
Ayumi
Okay.
politely just says hi every time you say something, pretending he
Yes.
understands.
Absolutely.
And then
Of
he starts
course.
muttering about the car and the damage that he has to repair.
So, you guys get on your way driving, and we now go to Wei Chen, who's um at work in the PR department, and well, he's at work. Mirage is sitting in the corner with her hoodie pulled up, and she's just messing around on her agent, while Dino is just sitting on like next to the windows, like billowing smoke out of it
Hmm.
while you're at your desk.
Mhm. Mhm. Yep. Just gonna finish up my work there. Yeah.
You do so, and then you shift through your paperwork and find a file that is a reroute from one of the PR subsidies that you work with, called MindMaker. They're for aggressive PR campaigns. Basically, whenever a Militech official does something in Night City that is blatantly uncouth, they go to Mindmaker and they spin a PR campaign and they make everyone forget about it. They're basically anti-media.
Hmm. Yep. This sounds like something they would do. Yep. And I tried. Yep.
And this uh case file has a code name on it, and you're not quite familiar with this particular PR code name. Um, you just essentially, whenever you get a case like this, you're supposed to just pass it on to your supervisor.
Yep. I'll pass it on. Yeah.
Okay. You step into your supervisor's office across the hall, and he looks at the file, looks up at you, and goes, "Oh no, this was supposed to be assigned to you. I made sure of it."
Oh. All right. Yep.
Yeah.
But
I know that it's from the higher up. We were ordered to start this case file. Just kind of earmark it, have it in your desk, and we should get more information in next couple weeks. We're not sure.
mhm. All
It's
right.
a
So.
special case. Management wants you to keep a close eye on it. All right.
Mhm. So I'll log into my laptop and then just keep it close with me. Yeah.
And it's the operation name is Operation Gatecrasher.
Hmm. It's a very interesting name. Yeah.
And it's at this point that Dino throws his empty pack of smokes out the window, looks at you, goes, "Come on, are we gonna do something today? This is boring as shit."
Well. Hmm. Wait. Do we know the detail of the operation, or is it just like it's still classified or something?
You have access to that information, but it does basically say that right now, it's in the brokering phase, and they haven't actually like drafted this. Um, basically, they know they want to launch this project, and they're starting to like assign and form people for it. This is pretty normal.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so I'll close on that time. I turn to Dino and say, well, not much. You wanna go somewhere?
The one thing you do recognize is that this was ordered from the top.
Oh,
It was ordered by A. Young, who you know kind of tangentially is high up on the board.
cool. Is it like at the city level or a much bigger area?
Well, they're upper management. They're like exec 8 or 9.
Oh. Yeah. You guys we'll just try to unwind while waiting for more detail about the assignment. Yeah.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Helvy, what are you up to?
I don't think I have anything at the moment. I do want to call up Gavin to see about therapy, but the night market is still pretty far away, so...
Oh, he can get you therapy without a night market.
No, I was just saying, like, the next big thing on my radar is the night market.
Ah.
And since that's still pretty far away...
Then, yeah.
Oh, I do also need to repair my armor. Sorry for interrupting. Go ahead.
Oh, I was about to say, like if you call up Gavin or if you message Gavin about this, he flings you the address for the Ripper doc that works in the university, the optometrist.
Oh, the same one?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I will then just message him that yeah, some of the cyberware I got's not sitting right, so I need to go see that guy again. And if he messages me the same address, I will go to that address.
Yeah, you get a message back from his secretary, and you get an appointment and everything. It almost feels like a legitimate appointment. But yes, it is the same location.
Okay. Then yeah, I will go there. I mean, I double check. I don't think there's anything because this is going to take me out of action for like 7 days. So
yeah, because
there's anything.
Therapy's pretty major.
Yeah, well, I don't have anything on my radar. No one's called me in or anything, so I will do that.
Then yes, go ahead and roll for that humanity gain, and because over the week it's a process. Essentially, every day you sit down on his operating table, and he puts your cyberware kind of on a lower power mode, and starts like brain dancing you, and you find yourself walking through like a field, and you can hear him like reassuring you about the human race and stuff like that. You shall gain your humanity.
real boy.
Ooh, that was a pretty good gain.
Oh yeah, that's a really good roll.
In fact, do I think I could get another piece of cyberware? Was that a little taboo?
You mean like right after you check out for the appointment, are you gonna be like, so can I sit back down?
Yes, that exactly. Like, I just want to read the doctor to see if he's gonna throw me out for just suggesting it. Because the reason is because it's not just another thing. It's I got the chipware socket knowing that I was gonna get a paint editor. I just couldn't get it yet. So
Well,
it's not like
okay.
this is like part of something I was already wanting and going towards. It's not like I just sprung, oh, I'm here, why don't I just chop off an arm kind of thing.
What's your luck?
6.
Then he's gonna look at you and say, all right, but as your doctor, I do have to warn against excessive augmentation.
Don't worry, it's just, you know, what am I gonna do with the chipware socket if you ain't got no chipware?
Oh, it's chipware you need, and he
Yeah.
opens up a display case, and you see he has different like lines of chipware for purchase.
I will pick out a paint editor.
All right, yeah, he has a black market Savoil paint editor, and it has like red Cyrillic on it and stuff like that. And he's going to like pull the chip out of the display, and he's going to like surgically insert it. I mean, realistically, you could just slot it yourself, but he does it for you because you might as well.
And I got lucky. I actually came away from this whole ordeal with more humanity.
And yeah, he's gonna pull out a chart, and he's gonna like hold up pictures of like puppies and kids and like ask you questions. It's like, okay, that's a little scary, but we could deal with it.
Oh, sorry, I was trying to click on another tab.
All right,
Roll for initiative to fight the doctor.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I just like punch myself in the leg to see if it works. I don't know, kind of curious about knowing that that's not really what it does, just when I wake up.
Yeah, you stub your toe, and you hear a crack, and the doctor goes, "Oh boy," and but you do not feel pain.
Yeah, I pat the doc on the shoulder and say, I think I'm almost afraid that I'm gonna make you rich.
Oh, well, I that's a fear that I hope makes manifest.
Yeah, I will give him his 2,000 eddies and go home.
All right, then yeah, you check out of the optometrist Ripper doc, and head back home. And it's at this time that Surge and Ayumi are gonna pull up to, I guess your new apartment, and it's a crowded like tenement structure that's fused next to a parking structure. So they have like a gate and guards at the bottom, and they let people in, and you can drive up to whatever floor it is and park. Essentially, it's the closest thing you can get to a safe building in the combat zone.
Yep. This is actually more space than I've been living in.
Ooh, I will be right back. I'm so
Yep.
Hey, I'm starting to think maybe I do have cyberpsychosis, wanting to get shot to see how well the paint editor works.
No, because you didn't hit the doctor. He's just
Oh.
meat. You're just meat. Hit him. See if it hurts. If it hurts him, he doesn't have the right cyber. If it doesn't hurt you, you're awesome.
Oh, because I punched myself and not him, that means I'm okay.
I mean, as far as cyberpsychosis goes, you might have a different problem.
Yeah. I'm thinking either I'm either gonna get therapy or I'm going to get working on upgrading my cyber arm and neural link so I can get those installed.
okay. I'm back. Then yes, you show up and you unload your things into a nice studio apartment that's basically just a little apartment. Your neighbors are loud. There's like drunken fist fights occurring, but it's a little bit safer than the gate community.
This actually gives me space to work on your car. As I immediately swoop and turn to that after unpacking.
Then yeah, with the amount of damage it has, then it's gonna be like a couple days of repairs.
As a side project, I'm going to be upgrading a cyber arm
Uh-huh.
to have less humanity cost,
Okay.
which that takes about a week.
All right, then I need you to roll two tech rolls.
One cyber tech, one vehicle tech. Got it.
Yeah.
Start with land vehicle
Sure. Perfect.
and cyber tech.
Great. Yep, that you upgrade the arm and you upgrade and you repair the car.
Yep. So I'm actually getting this. This is going to be my new right arm where I'm going to be installing where my tool hand is currently. So I'm actually getting it all nice and prettied up.
Hell yeah. Then yes, the car is nice and patched up. It's back up to full hit points again. The cyber arm gets its upgrade, and so if Wei Chen and Ayumi, roll me a hustle.
Alright, hold on. E6.
Is it
D6.
The
Um,
hustle.
that's easy enough to do. Do you have first aid?
I do not know. Oh wait, I have first aid. Sorry, yeah, but I think whiplash
Yeah.
requires paramedic, and I don't have that.
I think whiplash is one of the ones you could just cure with first aid.
Oh,
Because it's really easy to get whiplash.
Over this week, do I get my hit points back?
Yes. I'm pretty sure that is the DC. So
DV was 13. Yep.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, cool. Save myself the money. So that death penalty goes away,
I'm gonna have the car sent back to the nomads.
and my well, better to call me because I'm the one who took the car out, so I have to drive. I'm the one who has to take it back.
Yep.
because I'm the one who gets yelled at.
So
hustle is
yeah, roll me that hustle. Because the
5.
quartermaster basically says you're on transport detail this week.
cool. I made all of 100 eddies.
Yep, because you're flying your little gyrocopter all over the county, picking up and placing packages. Yeah. Wei Chen, you're basically just doing office work, and you get 300 eddies through a couple of bonuses and just some money that you score on a couple commissions, and things are looking good for you. Mirage is gonna walk up to you and show you her agent, and she says that they're doing some kind of car show in New Westbrook.
Car show?
Yeah. And
Which part of New Westbrook?
Not really like next to the executive zone, like kind of near here. Kind of on the edge of town.
You want to go check it out?
Yeah, it's gonna be next week, but the reason why I'm interested is it says that they're raffling away a Militech car.
Militech car?
Yeah, and we haven't released that model yet.
Oh.
And he shows you the car, and you can kind of tell, yeah, this isn't a model that Militech released to the public. So only people that know people should have that car.
That's pretty concerning. I'll log into my journal, and then I guess so. It's a venue, like, is it like always there, or is it like they're gonna
It's the old warehouse that they're doing a pop-up car show in.
So it's like a
it's not
more hush-hush thing.
It's one of those like black, like underground car shows.
If you want in, you have a car to get in with it, as long as you contact your mechanic.
I think we might have we can probably investigate that during the car show. So or we should probably do some preparation beforehand. Actually get a car that is worthy of being in the car show. To get it tricked out before so we have it in to the car show to potentially
Dino's
get the car
head
back.
swivels like an owl. Car show? Violence?
Yes. Those are two potential things that might happen in this job.
Finally, this week was boring. I didn't get to break a single skull.
Well, the car show it's gonna be on next week, but we should start doing the repairs then. That's gonna make it work. So I'm just going to text Serge about getting a car checked out for a potential job. Yeah.
I messaged him back saying, hey, yeah, I moved to a new location that has in quotes guarded parking.
I got a text back and say, oh, did you finally move to a safe area, like not in combat zone?
No, I'm still in the combat zone. I'm still hiding from corporate.
It's just now there are a bunch of rent-a-cops at his garage door now.
All right, if you're sure it's safe enough, I got a text back to him. If you're sure it's safe enough, then just
I fixed the
come here to
Bayumi's
pick
car. I text back. I fixed the Bayumi's car in there. Shouldn't be too much trouble as long as you keep it away from South Night City.
Well, yeah, That's what I'm talking about. You should try to take necessary
I'm in all
precautions
combat
about.
zones as always.
Mm-hmm. All right. Then we can arrange a time you can come pick the car up and then get
I'm
it.
hoping the quartermaster is less angry with Ayumi after when the car shows back up. With those Japanese messages with taped underneath them in Spanish. In Spanish saying with its own detailed notes of further modifications and repairs.
Hold on, I want to roll to see if the quartermaster likes that.
My luck is 6.
Is it?
Mhm.
Damn. Pretty much is Ayumi's generally off the hook one after a couple of days when the car comes back in, but something that he's asked is who did you let touch our car?
A local goes by Serge. He's a tech. Sorry, I'm speaking Japanese. I don't have to speak broken. He's a mechanic he's a local inside of Night City who is a pretty good tech that I've worked with. So, figure since I dinged it up, I should probably get him to help me fix it.
He
Because
pulls
you know
up
I
his
can't fix a car for a
clipboard.
damn.
That's true. He pulls up his clipboard and he writes Surge down in the list of like approved mechanics in Night City.
I now have a only note is why are notes in Spanish?
Mr. Quartermaster, do you want his contact information?
Hi.
I just send it over to him.
Oh no, he's old fashioned. He has his clipboard in front of him.
Oh, and I kind of hold up the phone and display the number for him so he can jot it down.
Yeah,
I kind of bow
he
politely,
narrows
like,
his
sorry.
eyes and very quickly he's got it, and he quickly just high heel turns and starts marching away.
Yeah. As I'm starting to slide underneath another car now, for the second time.
Where do you work on the car? Do you take a cab to his place and then drive the car back? Did you upgrade your drive skill yet?
No, I'm basically planning on having him pick it back up. Him cab over and pick it back up.
Ah.
It was the idea. Because right where if it's with near my apartment, I can actually get I can actually access all my tools.
Okay, then
I can actually roll out a welding equipment into the parking garage.
That's true. That's pretty easy because of like the way your floor is set up. You're able to just wheel it out and then down the hall and out to the structure. But
I don't think anyone in the combat zone would mind a little samurai being blasted while I work.
Pretty much. In
Looks
fact,
like
the
good
local
music.
kids seem to like it.
Yeah, it's just another guy working on a car in the middle of Night City to them.
Yeah.
You start cracking open the car and like working it over and fixing it up, but you realize there's something weird with the rear of the car. There's some kind of like hollow cavity in the trunk that you just noticed. There's something under there.
Yeah, I'm totally gonna start just looking around, seeing if there's a way to open it. If not, I'm actually gonna just start dismantling that area.
You pull up
Like-
the mat in the trunk and you see that there's a smuggling hatch.
Any cargo in the smuggling hatch?
You lift it up, and there is a solid, tightly packed brick of synth cocaine laying there.
I just go, oh, Dina's gonna love this.
And it's got a letter attached to it, that's like tucked in an envelope, and it's sealed with wax with a kanji letter that you're not quite familiar with.
I'm gonna give Ayumi a call, since Ayumi speaks Japanese and is most likely literate in that language.
Don't be throwing out accusations you can't prove. Sorry, what?
Oh, so I'm Japanese? I automatically know Japanese? What the hell?
I mean, you're right, but still.
I do,
Maybe
but come
the fact that
on.
he speaks Japanese in front of me. So I'm going, oh yeah, I do know a guy who knows Japanese.
I'll flick on the agent. Hi, yes, hello.
Hey, I was working on that car we swiped earlier.
Hi, yeah?
I found a smuggling hatch in it with a brick of synth cocaine and a letter in Japanese. I can't read the letter, so you're the only person I know who speaks Japanese, so I guess I'm guessing that you might be able to read it as well. Also, judging
no.
by the underside of your car being covered in Japanese.
Hi, yeah, so, do you want, you wanted me to read that letter you said? Hi,
Yeah.
would you like me to, come by, or?
Sure. I could also use another pair of hands. I'm motioning to something. I could also use another pair of hands on this as well, real quick.
Hi, after my next, when I'm done deliveries for the day, I can drop by. Yes.
Yeah, sure. As I'm.
Hi.
Oh yeah. Also, I'll give Dino a call.
You call up Dino, and he's like, "How do you have my wait? What do you want, Serge?"
Hey. Yeah. You know that car we swiped?
Yeah.
I open up the trunk, and what do you know? I find a huge brick of synth cocaine.
Oh, how much?
A good kilo, I'm guessing.
What do you want for it?
I want it out of my hands. It's just a kilo of synth coke and a letter. So just wait for the letter to be read, and I'll pass you the synth coke.
It's just it's just a book-sized brick, like nothing to worry about. Yeah, he happily says, yeah, of course, like I can make it vanish real quick.
Yeah, no, I'm saying, I know if I send this to anywhere in a corporate office, it's going to vanish within a week.
Search is
set it down on a coffee table, walk away, walk back. There's just trails of it, like breadcrumbs to all the different cubicles.
Yes, that's pretty much what's going to happen to it.
Serge, is Wei Chen aware of the fact that you are trying to OD his employee?
I'm more thinking of getting it.
You probably are because
I mean,
he
Wei Chen's
doesn't
going to know about
have
this very quickly.
Yeah, Wei Chen's going to figure out pretty quickly because Dino very quickly, loudly says, "Thank you, Serge," and he hangs up, and he looks back and he says, "I'm not buying drugs. I'm definitely buying drugs."
Oh well. All right, make sure you ration it out. Don't take it all at once. Get it?
You're not my real
And don't take it
dad.
at work. Don't what?
That's not a real policy.
There's a policy under my watch.
That's never been a
It's
real
just
policy.
Are you going to message me about how much drugs am I handing Dino?
All right, I'm gonna message Serge and ask him about how much drug you're handing him.
I said, I'm just gonna mention the back of the car that was in your apartment was a kilo of synth coke. I want gone.
A kilo?
Yeah, like I have a picture of the brick, which is about book size.
But do you know the market price of the kilo worth of synth coke?
I don't know what the going rate is for a brick of synth coke. No.
I said, no way I can pawn off that much very quickly. Might as well stick it right to. I just want it to vanish before Tiger Claws start sniffing around for it.
All right.
Best way to get drugs to vanish is to stick it in a corporate office.
Perhaps. All right, you guys. Yep.
Yeah.
He's just gonna back up about trying to intervene on the situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As I'm saying, just make sure Dino places it in the middle of the building. It will be gone in a week.
Oh, that
But I'm
wasn't
pretty
part of
sure-
the plan. That's his stash now.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Oh,
sure
yeah,
that's
he's
what he's
not
gonna
gonna
do with it.
Yeah.
Yep, Serge.
As
If anything happens, it's on you.
I just go. I'll just say I know a good doc. I recently was pointed to a great doctor in the Ripper and the University District who we can wheel him to just in case.
Mm-hmm. And we
I
all
give
know
him
who's gonna
keys
pay
to
for it if he needs any rehab.
I said the guy does therapy, cyberpsychosis therapy, does therapy there, so he can do rehab.
Mm-hmm.
I actually give him a rehab, the doctor, in case Dino needs to be carted off to rehab.
Oh, we'll monitor his situation. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm giving both the cure to cocaine addiction and cocaine for the addiction.
So what else do you find in the trunk?
A
Besides,
letter in Japanese. I'm having Ayumi read it.
There was also an exceptional polycarbonate, very heavy pistol in the glove box. It has a bunch of like Japanese wording in kanji in the it's engraved in a it's a fake wood grip.
Decent. I'm gonna wave it. I'm gonna come look at it and just go decent piece.
It's definitely not like a mass-produced piece. This looks like it was custom made.
Yeah, but they didn't spring for actually going with metal. Yeah, that's my one complaint about it. But overall, it's still a good piece. Yeah, I'm just gonna stick that in my stash of weaponry.
It goes on the pile. Bullets for the bullet gun, guns for the gun throne.
I think Surge may be the one to fully accomplish enough DACA.
There's no such thing. Don't be a mad lad.
There is, and that's only if you fill all reality with semi-automatic fire.
There are legends that there was once a mech boy that created a weapon with just enough DACA. He destroyed it because he knew the other orcs wouldn't understand. Yeah, orc history is full of one-liners like that. Oh, whoops! That's my stream raiders notification went off. Let me mute that.
All right. But yeah, no, I'm just gonna stick that in the pile of stuff. So I'm going to update my loot sheet. Well, is it a heavy pistol?
It was a very heavy pistol.
Okay. That's why I need to write it down now.
There's a pistol user in the group. That's it.
Yeah, it's
Any problem can be solved if you apply enough rate of fire.
I thought it was with liberal amounts of explosives was the saying.
Welcome, Father Jerry. Well, so about that, the Tiger Claws car that the party has stolen and is currently referred. By the way, what color do you paint it?
I'm gonna. That's what I'm currently kind of was looking for a nomad, some more opinions on.
Oh God.
I'm thinking a good stretch of
They found a brick of cocaine and they found a flashy gun. Yes.
I was thinking of some nice racing stripes down the middle, kind of a dark color, light racing stripes. So that's what I'm trying to decide is what Serge is trying to decide after he's working on getting the mechanics of it and getting that smuggler. Getting that smuggler hole patched, because they actually detract the value.
Huh.
It depends on how you dress it up. If it's like a very sleek design, because you'll probably drive up the value instead of detracting from it, right?
From what it looked like, it was just basically rolled into the bumper from the trunk, from what it looked like, so it wasn't very pretty.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, no. So yeah, I'm gonna actually ask for Mirage's number so I can ask for some questions about good colorations for a car going to a car show.
Well.
Well,
I'll give Serge.
Well, you can give Serger that information, and Mirage just sends you a data garden address, which appears to be which is just labeled car porn, and it's just nothing but pictures of cars. A lot of them in like executive garages.
As I dig through it, I'm looking at various color schemes. Sleek metallic base with a nice hard colored stripe is very striking. Is what we're looking at here. So for an underground car show, I'm almost thinking maybe going with some flames on this thing, make it kind of a hot rod almost. Is what I'm thinking. Going some metallic red flames on, kind of in that multicolor kind of metallic kind of chromy paint.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, I know what you mean, like a pearlescent or
Yeah, like a pearlescent
sheen.
paint.
Yeah, that's my favorite, is a pearlescent metallic sheen.
Yeah, no, I'm giving like the flames in that kind of color with a nice sleek like gloss main body coat color. It's like a pearlescent kind of reddish, orangish, just yellowish. It kind of just changes between the colors depending on the angle on a black base.
Which does help it make it stand out in that nice flash Night City way, and not in the ganger way.
Yeah, no,
that doesn't sound like any of the ganger colors. Well, any of the major gang colors. It's probably some gang color, but you know.
No, this is more urban flash.
I can imagine like a Metalstrom car like being bright ass chrome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but this definitely covers up the fact that this was Tiger Claws.
Yeah, it doesn't look like a Tiger Claw car.
Yeah, not anymore.
As I'm sitting there stripping and spraying the paint like with a mask on.
Yeah, you lay down some tarp, you drive the car back over it, you get spraying, and you have a little impromptu spray booth built up there, and you convert the car, and now it has a nice like street racing coat on it.
Yeah, no, this ain't. I send Mirage back the picture of the car.
And she gives you a good old thumbs up.
As I'm Yeah. So now I'm looking at upgrades. Is what Surge is looking at. What kind of upgrades does the car already have?
Well, it has a nitrous canister. You can see the handle for it in the driver's seat. Rather, it's next to the e-brake. There's a like a NOS container and handle.
Yeah.
It's a big old like plug and play thing where you insert a new canister every time. It's a process, so you can't really do it while you're driving.
Yeah. I'm thinking of prettying that up, so I'm gonna get some parts and do that.
And let's
make
see,
that-
what else does it have? I'm gonna say that it has it doesn't really have a comm center upgrade. It just has a really nice radio. Like, it's a really like tricked out radio module.
Can't really improve on a good radio.
And well, with sound system, so you really got the bumps going.
Yeah.
And it's got a subwoofer pointed down so that when you have bass, it shakes the city block. Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah. But no, I'm gonna. Let's see. God, I need to whip up the. I need to grab the book from upstairs and start digging through it for upgrades. But no, Surge is now contemplating upgrades.
It also has level 1 bulletproof glass.
Man, that thing's tricked. That is a very expensive car.
It was
I'm
a
thinking
it was a
maybe
present for a
upping the
very
armor.
specific person.
Oh no. Someone's in deep doo-doo. So screwed.
Because when you finally get your hands on that letter, it basically says this is a gift for your service to the claws and stuff like that. Basically, this is a personalized letter for a personalized car as a personalized gift for a high-ranking member of the Tiger Claws.
Yeah.
And
So
you stole it.
Someone's literally having their head served on a platter instead.
Yeah, like someone's pissed because you don't really get an idea of who it is because they talk in code names. You just know that Blade Sensei is going to be looking for his car.
Yeah. Well, I've now covered up the paint. I'm changing out the hubcaps. And I'm getting the hubcaps engraved with my own logo. Good on you, Father Charity.
Oh, he's trying to get me going. Look at him, you motherfucker. Well, the good thing, if someone mugs you, then you can just start using the dog as an impromptu flail, you know?
All right, so yeah, enough car.
No, but what's the tilt of the car gonna be? You know, what's the aerodynamic profile you're gonna carve in? Oh, sorry, I'll stop now.
Yeah, no, but I'm going full out tricking this thing out. Upgrading the armor, and upgrading the engine to compensate for said armor, things like that.
Car nerd.
Nerd.
Yeah.
High.
This is one of Sergio's favorite things to do is to just sit underneath a car with a big pile of tools and just start digging through it.
Hell yeah. Let's get Helvy into trouble.
That's
Hell-
what the paint editor's for.
Helvy, you just got your fresh new paint editor and like nothing's happened for a couple of days, but you hear that Surge got a new place and and repainted the car, and so you're kind of caught up to now, you know. And is Wei Chen telling everyone about the car show?
Um, not yet.
Not
I
yet.
think,
All right.
yeah. I think I'll tell him at the start of next week so that we have a little bit time to prepare, and because it's like yeah, we need to get the car checked out first before we know that we can get the car inside, so that I'm not making promises that can't
what kind of trick? Like tricked out how?
like get it, like get the car good enough so that it get accepted into the car show, right?
That
I
they could
think
roll in with no paint in the dang thing would get it. It's a high performance.
Yeah.
It's a supercar.
Yeah, it can get in.
This is a very good car. Like especially when you see the picture, like Mirage shows you a picture of the paint job that Surge did. It looks pretty.
Hmm.
Like
so-
it looks like you would see this in like a high profile race.
So for the car show, is it like a selling car show or like a showing car show? Like is it just for
It's
showing
an
off?
underground car show where car nerds show off their cars.
So if we want to get, if we want to sell the car, we can't do it there.
Oh, you could totally do it there.
People sell and buy stuff at
Yeah.
car shows.
Yep.
Oh, you haven't told us about it yet, so never.
Alright, so I'll tell everyone to gather at
Yeah.
Serge's studio apartment for a meeting.
Can we meet somewhere else other than the combat zone?
Well, we
Yes.
We don't need the car to meet.
I mean, I'm actually gonna once I'm finished working on it, which I decided in the armor upgrade. I'm gonna just wheel it in.
Or
essentially.
you could drive it to like my place, or he could drive it to your place.
Yeah, no, like now that the paint job's done, it's complete. It looks like a different car.
but one of my concerns is that once we get it on the road, it's gonna be very very flashy and it's gonna be a target in the combat zone. So
That's
Sure.
we can move it out of the combat zone. He can move it.
Dog broke the green screen.
Yeah, she likes to jump through reality,
yeah,
and she
Yeah.
also likes to take out my life.
I think we need to get like a flatbed or something to transport the car
That sounds
covertly.
expensive.
Well,
I mean, if you're willing to rent out a flatbed, we're not going to stop you.
yeah. Well, I think we'll.
Wait, why do we need a flatbed?
To move the car out of the combat zone.
Why
Yeah,
don't
without people,
Why don't we just drive the car?
because it's
Yeah,
flashy.
they're worried
as
about it
fuck,
getting
yeah.
shot.
Yeah.
Well, get good.
Also,
Yeah,
you do-
the Nomad can just drive it out, and if anyone is following you, you just shake them and then drive it to either my place or Wei Chen's place.
I can
Alright.
patch any light damage that it gets from. I can
Alright,
easily
I'll-
get it looking good as new from
Yeah.
any light damage it picks up.
Alright, I'll call a meeting at our Conap, and of course I'm going to disable the listening devices, and then
You-
I'll tell.
The second you do that, a breach of contract charge gets dinged on your phone, and you're like, oh well, this was inevitable.
Yeah, and I'll tell Ayumi to get the car to the Conap. Yeah.
I'm gonna once Ayumi shows, I'm gonna actually have Ayumi take a cab there.
Okay.
I'm gonna send Ayumi a cab.
Okay.
Yeah, I think, yeah.
I wonder what the Nomad family would.
Well, about that is eventually a cab pulls into this compound, and this like college kid gets out and looks around and is like, Ayumi Sugiyama? Hello? Is there an Ayumi Sugiyama? And he's got a little like sideways cap, and he looks pretty young, like he's paying his way through college.
Once someone points out the new blood.
Oh yeah, they're like, Look at the guy sitting over there.
Hi, hello, yes?
Hi, are you Yumi Sugiyama?
I rest my hand on my gun and stare at him as I feel somewhat threatened.
I'm the cab driver. I was sent by the guy, Serge.
I call up my agent and check with Serge to make sure that he sent this cab to me.
I said I said yes. I'm gonna ask you to drive the car out of here.
Great.
I'm no good at it.
Next time, call someone who call a company that doesn't hire preschoolers to drive their cars.
Combat Cab mostly drives itself. What do you? Oh, are we off the? Who the hell do they send?
Oh, great.
My name's Peter.
Ah,
They don't pay me a lot.
okay.
I'll let you know when I get there. Hopefully,
Can
the
we
car
get in the
is a
cab
better.
so I can start the timer?
Kid, shut up.
You should make the cabbie sit in the back while you drive.
I'm getting there. Serge, I will be there soon-ish, assuming car knows how to drive better than its passenger.
Yeah.
And I'll close the call and. Do you know how to drive?
Of course, I'm a cab driver. I can parallel park.
How about this, young man?
Huh?
I pay you, I drive the car, you learn, and then I get out at the end.
That sounds against company policy. I'm not sure, man.
Your company's awfully far away, kid. And there's a lot of nice people here who would like your car. I'm just trying to be friendly, Peter.
Are you gonna rob a combat cab?
I just don't trust him to drive it.
I really want to start the meter right now.
So do I, Peter.
Already stored in the cab driver.
All right, Peter. Let's see what you can do. If you manage to not hurt the car or me before we get to the edge of town, I'll keep riding. If I feel my stomach lurch once, I'm getting another cab and reporting you. Or would you rather I drive?
Well, I hope you don't report me, because they put those on my progress report. And that looked bad on my credit.
You're right. Very good, Peter.
So let's go. And the combat cab speeds off, and you notice that he's mostly using the assistance of the car more than anything as he speeds down the highway, and then you merge onto the New Westbrook Highway and immediately run into some trouble. There's a very long 18-wheeler with a cargo that seems to be it's not really like a car transport. It's like a bunch of different car parts that are in a bin on the back of the 18-wheeler, and you can see large groups of scavs on motorcycles, like they're taking turns having people like leap on, trying to like toss down parts, and one other set of people in a motorcycle, they have like a sidecar, and the guy's got like a bag, and they're like tossing down parts in, and you could see the truck driver's leaning out of his window and he's shaking his fist.
Peter, away from
Yeah?
these people would be nice.
Hold on, let me do the thing. Hold on. Always remember when you're driving to turn the wheel. All right. And the car speeds forward and it wobbles a little bit, but you start getting some distance as the truck is going the 18-wheeler slams to the side, sending all of those motorcycles splattering against the road and basically where you once were. And you can see there's still one scav that's like holding onto the side for dear life, and he's like, his feet are dangling and he's like struggling as the truck is like wiggling from side to side to just try to dislodge him.
I look to Peter. Can you lose them, Peter?
Oh, easy. He goes. He's going to do some maneuvers. The car shifts left to another lane.
I look around to see if there's an interface plug for me to jack in if I need to.
Yes, there is.
Actually, looking back, is there like a metal plate in front of that truck's windshield, or is it just glass or apparent glass?
You can tell that it's bulletproof glass. You can see the patterning.
Also, you can't roll down on the windows on a combat cab.
Yeah, that's kind of a good thing.
They're fixed, yeah.
It's almost like they don't want you being grabbed from your car. Well, Peter, it's up to you. You can either get us out of this, or, and I hold out or I can plug in and I can get us out of this.
Oh, don't worry, I'll get us out of this. He goes to move to another lane to exit the highway when a car is going to slam like against your side, shifting you onto the like rightmost lane of the exit, and you can see that it's a slaughterhouse car, and they throw, like, their windows are open, they throw Smash out the window, and Smash just kind of rolls under your cab wheels, and you can hear them hooting and hollering and playing gang music.
I just plug in and take over the car.
All right. Driving roll.
Throwing 2 luck at this.
Ooh, what do we got? Ooh. Yeah,
Yeah,
you are easily going to be able to speed out of this. Yeah. You blast past the slaughterhouse driver who starts trying to race with you. And you try to race, he tries to race, he tries to race, he tries to race. And then suddenly, you're gonna make a turn, but he can't make the turn, so he kind of slides out, and he loses so much speed that he's gone. He's bit your dust. you make the turn, you make the next turn, and he just can't catch up with you again. You lost him.
I will high speed drive until we break the Night City border, like actually get into city proper, and then I'll
Oh,
I'll let him...
you're in the industrial zone right now, and you're about to hit the highway to cross the bridge.
Peter, I'm gonna need you to take the wheel again, unless you want me to do your job for you the whole way.
If you could keep doing that thing where you avoid getting us killed, that'd be great.
Very good, Peter. Look, Peter, as I talk to him and I'm driving. I could report you, because you did let a passenger drive your car, and you...
Yeah, I probably wasn't supposed to do that, but you said you were gonna murder me and take my car.
Well, what you could do is...
That's
you
probably
could give
illegal.
Me... I stopped the car. What was that, Peter?
Hold on. Let me roll for this guy. Holy shit.
Damn, Peter.
Oh shit. Oh shit, Peter.
He just kind of moves forward slightly because he put on his seatbelt. You always have to be safe when you're driving. You have to put on your seatbelt.
That's good, Peter. It's good you know driving rules. Look, Peter.
Why are my pockets so heavy? Yeah?
What? No need to...
I was just having an existential crisis. What?
Right. Look, Peter. If you pay me 50 eddies right now as a refund to my friend, I will keep your number on, and if you want to learn how to really drive, you can work for my clan and actually learn how not to die when that happens next time. Or I could report you and we can just continue on our way. It's up to you, Peter.
So, to be clear, you're stopped in the middle of the highway.
I am paying attention to see if anyone's coming at us, at which point I'm gonna accelerate so we don't die.
Well, you see sirens turn on behind you as there's a Night City uproar. Also it's Night City, baby. So a couple things are about to happen. As whoop whoop, that's the sound of the police. What?
Yumi's English surprisingly well when he's
I'm
depressed in a
so
way.
much fucking trouble right now.
Sure about that, Peter? And I start driving.
Wait, that means you're not supposed to do that. And you could see the cop that was starting to get out of his car goes, ah, shit, he gets back in.
And I'm gonna try to lose that cop, because I don't need that problem right now.
Make me a driving check.
I spend all 0 luck that I don't have.
Gas, gonna put on the gas. Are you sure you're... No, wait, that's a lot of bonuses, never mind.
Yeah.
You just rolled an 8. He rolled a 4.
So, you see that the cop car is it's one of those souped up like sleeper cars. Like it looks like a regular compact car, but it's actually a high speed car. They do that to make people think that they can get away. So you see that this NCPD cruiser just kind of swerves and keeps like glued behind you as you're now in a police pursuit.
When I turn on the TV,
crap.
I'm gonna try to drive through the most dangerous bit of the combat zone I can to try to make this cop's driving more difficult, because I'm in a combat car, he's not, so I'm hoping that'll help me.
I'm gonna say that you take the off ramp and you see more cop cars coming as you go into Little China, and you happen to know from your from the flight here, and just kind of the flights you've done on your little gyrocopter, that this particular part of Little China is like a bunch of closed markets and small streets, not really conducive to a high-speed chase. So you are cruising through these side streets, and you see there's only one cop car chasing you now, because that's the only one that can fit. They'd have to be single file.
Okay, I'm gonna try to shake him off in here somehow. So we bet I have. Basically hoping I can corner a little more aggressively than he can, and hopefully he can't take a turn when I take a turn.
Okay, roll me for a very tight turn. Oh, that's it's so tight like a tiger.
Oh,
This damn cop.
Holy crap! You are against the best driver in the NCPD. This guy has one thing he's good at, and it's chasing you. As you make that turn and you keep speeding off, and you look in your rearview mirror as the cop car does the exact same move you just did, and is still securely behind you.
Ayumi goes to jail. With the Always Sunny theme song.
But yeah, you're in the back alleys and side streets of Little China with a cop car behind you.
If you get deep enough, there's no way they can follow you.
I don't know. I don't have the right knowledge to figure that out. I will. The last thing I'll try to do then is I will try to find someone to duck out of sight and try to hide from the guy, because at this point, outracing him just isn't a thing. It's not going to happen. So I'm just going to hope I can lose. I can just pull in, stop somewhere, and just kill the car, and just hopefully he loses track of where the car is.
All right, drive land vehicle check.
Right, it's my last idea. God, these rolls.
Oh my god.
As you duck into a corner, you see the cop car corners you, and the two NCPD guys get out and they draw their heavy pistols. They're like, get the fuck out of the car!
Go on, Peter, get out.
Wait, what? Hey! Aren't you the one that? Hey! I'm pretty sure you kidnapped me.
I draw a sidearm and
You're
point it
definitely kidnapping me now. Holy shit!
I draw a mini gap from under my jacket, point at him. Out.
No, way I go! He gets out of the car, and the NCPD train their gun on him and like, you were speeding, and they grab him and they slam against the car and they start arresting. I was totally kidnapped. Bullshit! And they're just like arresting him against the car right now. But the combat cab's like tilted, so they don't quite know that you're in the driver's seat yet.
I hammer down. There's three pedestrians in front of me. So.
Well, they're on your side.
Oh, okay. So I'm not killing anybody.
No, you. Oh, okay. Then.
I thought they were on the hood. I was like, oh god, no.
Well, so you hammer back and you slam into the car, gaining whiplash. But you slam the car out of its position, their bullets ping against the armor of the combat cab as you just start like speeding away.
I'm gonna find somewhere. This guy lives in old combat zone. I'd rather not go too far. I'm gonna drive to like the edge of old Japantown and old combat in the old combat zone, and I'm gonna ditch the car and just walk it because at this point I don't want to be in this thing for too long.
Wait, why do I have Happy New Year fireworks going off? Oh, I'm sorry. I keep realizing I have all this shit that isn't muted on my browsers because I'm on all these idle streams. But so what do you do to it?
Yeah, I'm gonna drive it because I'm still in Little China, so I'm thinking of getting either to probably to about here, the edge of old Japantown and old combat zone. I'm gonna ditch the car and then I'm gonna hoof it the rest of the way.
Okay, you ditch the car and you keep walking and eventually you get to the well, you're walking through old Japantown, and the thing is you can see rows upon rows of like nightclubs and city streets and such. Some of it's been like closed down, others not. But the other thing you can see is every now and then groups of white tigers are just kind of patrolling around, and they don't seem to recognize you like on sight.
Tiger claws?
Yeah. As they're walking down the street in pairs, and they're just kind of doing their city patrol, you know?
Yeah, I'm not gonna draw any of their attention as best I can, and just try to get out of Japantown and into the old combat zone. Hopefully, get out of their turf as quickly as I can manage without straight up sprinting down the road.
Fortunately, I do owe someone a Night City uproar. So, as you turn around the block, you are face to face with what might be the biggest tiger claw you've ever seen. He's a big boy. He looks like sumo-sized, and he's got a long, bulbous pompadour that juts out into the air a good 2 or so feet. And he looks down at you, and he goes, "Do I know you, punk?" And he's got like mirror shades on. And he's got an open shirt, and his like belly and light tattoos are exposed.
I'm gonna call Surge on my agent, and
Who
basically
you
tell
calling,
my agent,
punk? I'm talking to you.
Sorry, no English. And then I just tell the agent to ask for help, and just like I'll type that into it because I know.
I'm talking to you Japanese, punk, and you know it.
Oh, my Japanese very bad. I say in very bad, as bad Japanese as I can manage.
Oh? And he just kind of glares at you through his glasses.
And I slug him.
Oh, okay. And surprise. Roll me brawling or martial arts, whichever you're using.
Martial arts.
Do you use a martial art? Oh, there you go. Shoulda.
God almighty.
That is not a good roll.
No, it is not.
Because these guys are pretty competent in the fighting arts. Your judo chop bounces off of his belly, and he looks down at you and goes, okay. My turn.
No.
Oh.
Oof.
Ooh, could I have swung at him twice? Think about it.
You can. And in fact, let's just say that you like held your second strike because you grab his knee as he like tries to knee strike you, which gives you another strike there. Except unfortunately, that also bounces off of his belly.
Oh God.
And so now he's going to just elbow strike down into you.
Oh
Can
my
you beat a
God.
30?
If I roll a 10? No, probably. Yeah, no.
Rip.
This unfortunately is also martial arts. So
Whack.
so you get whacked for 15. This is your armor will be halved as a because martial arts is broken.
Yep. So wait, no, that's not how that works. So I only get 5
what's
off that, so I
your-
take 10? 11.
Yeah, you need to know if it's round up, round down.
I seemed, for some reason, I really think it's round down. I'm not sure why I believe this.
It
So
works
that
for
would
me.
be, I would be taking 5. You'd knock 5 off of the.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll be down to 35.
You have 50 health.
45 health.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
he's really beefy.
Well, that was his first. Oh, did he miss on the first swing?
Yeah.
And the second swing. So I'm gonna try to hit him back.
All right.
My martial arts stuff doesn't fire because he hit me.
Yeah, you get 2 hits, so go for it.
God damn it.
Oh wait, that
Maybe
was the wrong roll. Hold on. Oh, 18. 18 beats 12. What's with these rolls?
God.
What's with these rolls?
God.
What's going on? What's your bonus?
Anyway, yeah.
What's
Ayumi called for me, so I guess I'm probably already heading towards his way, but it'll take quite a while for me to get to him.
you hit him?
Oh, holy crap.
As yeah, you give him a big bruisey strike on the belly, and he groans in pain as he backs off, and he's gonna start bruising into you again. Oh dear.
Ow.
Oh,
Yeah, 12 minus 4. 8 damage.
Okay.
Oh yeah, because you got ablated, didn't you?
Yeah, the martial arts ablates. It, like I said,
Oh, shoot, that's right.
martial arts is really powerful.
It's really expensive. That's why I think it's balanced.
Oh, it's definitely
Because it's
balanced.
times
I'm just
2.
saying, it's definitely viable.
It's equivalent to a gunshot.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it does depend on your body stat.
So, it's your turn.
I'm gonna keep duking this guy out. I can't back down now. And my reputation's not high enough that my cool isn't high enough willing to shout at him. So.
Yeah, just let me know when I get there.
Ooh.
Well, the thing is, it is quite a distance away, and you can't drive yet.
Yeah, I
And
know.
your cabbie's been arrested.
I'm currently hoofing it.
Judo attack 1.
Judo attack 1 is blocked.
Judo attack 2. Oh, God damn it.
What are your bonuses?
3 plus my. I have a level 3 and it's Dex, so 10 total.
Oh, okay.
You're only getting +7.
Yeah, you only have it as +7.
The hell?
You don't have the 3 put in the level for martial arts.
No, I do.
I think
Are
you
you
faced the
rolling
same
something
problem that
other than martial arts?
I
No,
think you had the same problem that the Surge had before. That
yeah,
you
because
need
it's not counting that bonus.
you need to fiddle with the level, like just retype the weapon thing. Just modify it a bit and modify it back. That is
Let me
like count
see.
as yeah.
This is just gonna be a whip.
Oops, sorry.
Ah,
Test roll. Test roll. No.
no, that's still not working.
I could just do that because that part's right. Or it should
Yeah,
be.
yeah, that's right.
Okay, yeah.
Okay,
So I'll just hit that instead.
and it's blocked. Okay, I was wondering why you only had a bonus of 7. Okay, 2 evasion rolls. All right,
Ah, dang.
you get bonked again.
How,
Oh,
how,
this might bring you
how close is
half
Ayumi
health.
going down?
Is it half health?
I don't think so yet.
Half health would be 23. You're at like.
Because he's still blocking 4 at this rate. So but he is taking a lot of damage.
So it's still taking like another 10.
Yeah.
I'm below half.
Oh dear.
Oh,
Yeah, because now you're gonna start getting
-2.
negatives. I think you're
Yeah.
at -2. Yeah.
Okay, then so I'll tell you what, because you probably should have like got one of those attacks in earlier. Why don't you just I'll give you a free hit on this guy because you probably should have got that earlier because we weren't doing your levels right.
I will not argue that at all.
Oh, there you go. Then I'm gonna say, yeah, then you're both beaten and bruised as you're just slamming and punching against each other. Finally, the lookers by can't stand this anymore, and you both get grabbed by like multiple people, and they pull you apart, and they're like, "Hey, easy, this doesn't have to happen. Like, what the hell?" And folks are like separating you, and finally Surge comes running around the corner as you just ran like 12 blocks.
So I'm already like ready to do like one of those Bionic Commando style punches, but I'm just stopped my tracks by this crowd of people.
Yeah, like there's a bunch of like citizens of the combat zone around.
I'm like, citizens of the combat zone actually stopping a fight. This is new to me.
Well, it's Japantown. There's still a little bit of honor here.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab Ayumi and just say and essentially just drag him back to my hole.
I just when I get pulled back and as I'm being pulled away, I don't attack the other people because they're not part of the claws. This isn't their beef, and it's like no. It's like okay, I let them pull me back, and then you're pulling me along, but I'm still glaring death at the other guy. Like I was willing to stand there and
he's glaring
swing.
death at you too because people are pulling him back, and he's a big guy, but you hit him pretty hard too, and he spits out a little blood in Japanese. He calls out to you. It says, "The tiger claws are gonna find you and kill you."
Now, if I find you first, you coward,
Yes,
you mother lover, you, and I just start cursing him out.
as
I mean, I already have an assault rifle drawn as I'm helping Ayumi out. Or I'm like, do you want me to just put a cap in him? Like,
I look alarmed, like no. Like whoa, hold on. I kind of just start moving at your rifle to lower. Like whoa, no. Hi, no.
I'm like,
Then I'll leave at that because I get the feeling that if I stick around longer, my Night City friend here is gonna put a hole in this guy.
Are they taking an extra long that than Wei Chen is expecting? Like,
Yes.
or are gonna Wei Chen is gonna send a text saying what's going on? What's taking you guys
I'm
so
gonna
long?
say, Ayumi got caught in a fight. Dragging him back to. He got pretty beat up. I'm dragging him back to my place.
Dragging him? So is it her not? Is it her not to drive? Like,
Uh, you best send Mirage here to pick up the car and us in the car.
all right,
We uh looks like he got in a fist fight with a tiger claw.
all right, I'll get Mirage to drive me to the to Surge's place. Yeah.
Righto. And it's at this point that this like super short session of Salvador's Red Agency is going to come to a close. I'm sorry we didn't give Helvey much to do. We'll give you more to do next session.
I have a feeling next session's gonna be a lot more with Helvey.
Well, there'll be stuff to hack at the car show. I'm not really other cars, but there. I'll put some stuff together.
I'm saying intel gathering is Helvey's thing.
Yeah. But yeah, so gonna give you guys a little bitty bit of IP. Let's say just 10 IP this session. Because not all too much
16 to 16.
Canonically occurred.
Alright, I'm gonna quickly deduct some cost.
Oh, are you buying up some skills?
No, I'm deducting the eddies for the hand, and I'm guessing I'm gonna I'm deducting eddies for the armor. Upgrade I stuck in the car. So it was 1,000 eddies for the car upgrade, 500 eddies for the cyber hand.
I don't think you have to pay for repairs.
No, I'm talking about I upgraded the armor on the show car.
Oh, you want... Okay. Okay,
I can only do 1,000 eddy upgrades.
Okay. Interesting.
Yep. Tex can only do level 1, no bad upgrades.
Oh, where does it say that?
In the upgrade.
It's under upgrade for Tex.
Oh, okay. Oh well, that's for if you do your special ability on it. You can install other things as a tech.
Yeah, I can install, but I actually
your...
use my special ability to upgrade the armor.
Got it. Okay, because
so I was sitting there actually cranking that armor up.
Got it. Okay, then yeah, that's perfectly acceptable. You upgraded the car on the. Do you have a name for your racing mobile yet?
No, but I'm thinking of one, and I mean, I've also done a bunch of custom like I've moved around where the nitrous is, so it's not quite as ugly.
Mm-hmm.
So like I put it in where the smuggler's container was originally.
Ah, okay. So now you have it on like a remote pull.
Yeah.
Okay.
And also I have it so it's much quicker to dump it into the engine since it's probably a mid-engine car anyway.
Yeah. So, okay. How we doing, Helvey? You are quiet.
Good. Yeah, I don't have anything to plug.
No, I know. I'm just saying. I wish we had a little more for you to do, but we'll give you something to hack next session. Don't worry.
We haven't seen your new Hackerman stuff.
Yeah, we need to use that. Cause I've got it loaded. Hackerman, data entry,
Oh, there it is. That is actually really sweet.
Anyways, it's all good. Wei Chen,
Hmm?
how we doing? You have fun tonight?
Pretty. Yeah, yeah.
Hell yeah. Any plans? Any plans for your character or any purchases? Anything I need to know about?
Not right now, but I'm close to Teamwork 6, the
Oh no shit.
IP for it. Yeah,
Wow.
probably
That's
1 to 2 section.
360, right?
Yeah, probably 1 to 2 section. I'm at 310 right now.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't spend it on any other things other than rank upgrades. Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Mhm.
Yeah, cause teamwork's pretty fun.
Yeah.
You get a lot of good bonuses out of it.
Mhm.
Okay, cool. Ayumi, how we doing?
Doing all right. Continuing the good fight against those dreaded tiger claws.
Yeah, sorry we did you dirty on that combat. It took me a while to catch that your bonuses were off.
I just assumed it was just a extension of my bad roll, so I didn't even question it. I'm like, yeah, I'm having a bad night. That happens. Like, no one has that bad a night.
It looked strange to me, because I thought you were gonna have like a base of like 12 or something like that.
Well, my hope was that if with my evasion of 11, I may be able to. If I dodged 2 of his attacks, I'd get a free throw.
Okay.
But that never happened. So.
I think your Oh no, that was right. Yeah, your evasion was right.
Yeah, I just had the bad
You're
luck
just
with
getting
evasion.
bad luck on evasion. Yeah, that's all good. So you cling the on, correct?
Yes, the Klingon Star Trek Adventures every Saturday.
Every Saturday at what time?
At time conversions is a thing, so that would be something o'clock, midday, every Saturday. I forget the time now.
At
When's my
some
thing?
hour on certain days. Check us out.
It's like, 1 Eastern. I remember now. 1 Eastern is when we usually start.
Hell yeah. And you've also been doing like late night streaming, right?
Yep. That's well, it's gonna be probably it's usually midnight or after midnight every Monday, Wednesday, Friday is the plan. So
Yeah, I've
not sure what I'm
been
playing
trying
next.
to do the same thing too. Yeah, I don't know what I'm playing next either. I played a horror game called Stasis the other night, and I managed to make that like a late night special that I did. And I've been looking through my Steam, but I'm not really seeing anything that jives. I wanted to do that tonight, but I'm not sure if I'll get the chance to. We'll see. In either case, I'm Legion Icarus. I'm on a bunch of Liching Hour shows. I'm on Apocrypha, and I'm on Times and Dates Are Hard, and I'm on the Apocalypse Road show. So that's 7 o'clock Eastern on Saturdays and Mondays. On the Liching Hour. I also do RPGs and miscellaneous games on Tuesday and Friday mornings. So that's our dealio, and that's at 11 a.m. PST. But enough shilling, enough that. Let's visit someone with so much energy that it can shoot out of his eyes like a laser beam. Let's go raid the Raven Armed, if he's still on. Okay, good, he is. That happens sometimes. So we're gonna go raid the Raven Armed. He's awesome. He's a Jack Sparrow impersonator. He's got big Sparrow energy. And thank you all. You've been a lovely audience. We'll see you next week.